Hi guys, this is Purplus and I'm back, and similar to the last episode where we started in this tunnel, we're starting in this tunnel in this episode as well. So you'll notice that we've got yet another structure, and instead of it being made out of coal, it's purple and it says Purplus, and assuming Dino did this one as well, and I gotta say I like him a lot more than the other guy. So let's go around to spawn and check out everything that has potentially changed, I suppose. Okay, well, here is a zombie villager that I've had trapped in here for a while, so I'm just gonna kill him off now because we don't need him anymore. About time he's dead. Yeah, so, okay, I think those rose bushes are, no, they're not new. They've been there. That's right. That's right. Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, lots has definitely changed. Okay. So this pathway goes all the way up to the stone slab. I haven't actually seen this yet. Okay, that's looking good. If I've heard correctly, I believe that we're going to have some kind of build right in the side of this cliff right here. Not totally sure what though. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I hope that we do. But anyways, if we continue along here, please don't mow the grass. I love it. There's the nether portal. Alright, spawn's looking a little bit better now for sure. Okay, I'm really actually enjoying this pathway though. What's this? It appears that this is CDF Man's base of operations, I guess? Not totally sure, but whatever. I hate the little speckles of snow on the ground. It really annoys me. Dino has done a little bit more on this build. He's going to work on it a little bit more, I think, I hopes, because right now it's a bit eyesoring, but I'm sure that when it's complete it won't be at all. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I think that there's probably going to be cactuses and cacti in all these flower pots right here, or maybe saplings, I'm not sure. And let's see. So the path looks about done. Awesome. So instead of going with red sand, I believe Richard replaced it all with the brown stained clay, and I like it. I wasn't too sure at first, but now I think I'm a fan. And I definitely also like the lamps intermittently in the middle. And then here it goes back to the normal hardened clay because he hasn't gotten to this part yet. This whole thing still has a lot of work, just in general. Alright, nice. I like it. Oh, what's this? Looks interesting. This is Dino's, I have seen this actually. He doesn't seem to have done a lot of work on this. This is, Dino's iron golem farm that's going to be in a giant tree, which would be cool. I donated quite a bit of wood for him, maybe to speed that up, but I don't know. So, let's see here. Potions, CDFs, and open daily. Oh, potions and enchantments. Or CDFs, potions, and enchantments. Open daily. There we go. Well, I don't know how open it is if there's gravel right here. Oh, wow. Those both turned into... those both turned into flint. It's okay, I'll put it back. I just want to come in here and have a look around. Maybe I shouldn't be in here? I don't really care. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be in here. But, I'm only in here because the sign says open daily, so whatever. I mean, this part used to say under construction, right? But not anymore, so... Okay, we need 2 blocks of gravel. I'll take care of that in a sec. First, I just want to show you guys the rest of this stuff here. I guess Richard did finally decide, make the executive decision on just going upstairs for the stairway, and I think it looks awesome. Witch farm, obviously, that's not new. The villagers, the breeder is over in this direction. Dino can't actually finish his iron farm until the breeder finishes breeding all 40 testificates that he's going to need. And I'm going to get an obscene amount of lag around the witch farm. That's just how it goes. Tons of pistons, tons of block updates, stuff like that. So this is going to be the trading hall. I'm pretty sure that I might have shown this off in an episode, but I might not have given it the amount of justice it probably deserves. Okay, so it just loaded in. That's the villager breeder. And it's pretty awesome, actually. It looks really cool, and I'll show you that in a sec. But anyways, here is the trading hall. So let's go ahead and in here, and Dino did the interior, E did the exterior, and I'm a really big fan of the interior. I hope you are too, because it looks really cool. It's really complex, and just looking at it is kind of sensory overload, which I like in this case. But the front is kind of a little bit too... I know that they were trying to make it look plush with the mountain, but it's a little bit like too plush. It doesn't stand out at all, you know? I don't know. I think that the front could be done a little bit better. Don't get me wrong, E's a fantastic builder, and he hasn't been playing that much recently because of his internet issues, which I hope gets sorted out soon for sure. Okay, so... Oh dear, there are dogs barking in the background. Sorry. No, shield your ears. I'm sorry. Okay, so we got sheep that I donated to Rockabilly, who brought them all the way from my base around this mountain all the way over here, so props to him. We've got a crap ton of cows, which is also awesome. Then over here, we've got the villager breeder. Now, I'm not sure how this works at all, but it looks cool, and I think that they're supposed to be breeding, but it doesn't work, so Richard needs to fix it, is what Dino told me. I'm not sure. If I'm just randomly insulting Richard, then I'm sorry. But this is CDFT Man's Squid World. Please don't feed the squid. There are no squid, because somebody ate the squid, I guess. I have no idea what happened. Anyways, so that is the current status on spawn. I just thought that I'd give... Oh, wait, no. The last thing is the loot area of the witch farm. I'll show you that. I wonder if anybody's been doing any more work on that. We actually can't finish this area until we have... Also, we should probably have a water drop to make it faster to go down. Alright, yeah, we can't finish this area until the iron farm is up and running, because look at all these hoppers. This took a lot of iron. Like, a lot of iron on Richard's part. That I'm pretty sure he did most of it. He donated most of the iron himself. But there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hopper slots that need to be placed, and nobody has the iron that they want to donate for that at the moment. So yeah, until the iron farm is set up, Richard doesn't want to finish this up because he needs the 6 hoppers for this, which is 30 iron. That's not too bad, but then he needs a crap ton more hoppers, like what you see here times 2 probably, to make an incredibly elaborate sorting system that he's going to do down here. So also this is probably a good time to grab some gravel. And I think it's looking good. So I'm going to go place this back at CDFT Man's potion and enchantment shop, and I am going to meet you guys back at my base. Alright, well, I couldn't help but notice a floating bed here right above the stone slab of potential. I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I thought that you couldn't have a bed unless there was a block underneath it, so I really wonder what this is. Can you sleep in it? You can totally sleep in it. That's really cool. Awesome. That could be a really cool way to, like, travel vertically. And speaking of vertical travel, Rex Lair. Pretty awesome. So I don't know if this bed is part of a prank or something that I shouldn't be messing with, so I'm just going to leave it. And I feel bad if I am messing with it. Oh yeah, by the way, I got like a bunch of ender pearls. Obviously I didn't collect all 10 of these, or all 16 of these. I think I got 7 out of the 6 in here. But yeah, we had like 16 before. 16 or so, which is enough to go, probably should be enough to go find the end. But then the method of breaking through the bedrock ceiling in the nether was discovered, and a lot of ender pearls went to that. But anyways, we have collected some more, and E also has his own stack of 16, I believe. I'm not sure how willing he will be to donate all of it, but yeah. 32 ender pearls, that should be more than enough, or 32 eyes of ender when we convert them, should be more than enough to get to the end. I mean, we're probably going to need a lot more than we had last time because this is an amplified world, and traveling is going to be extremely difficult. So yeah, there's that issue. And then there's also the issue of blaze rods, but that's okay, we can just build a blaze farm, which I plan on doing myself. I don't want help on that. I really actually want to do that 100% myself, because I can do it myself. I don't need a grown-up. Alright, and the sun's rising, there we go. Alright, so we're back at my base, way the freaking freak over here. This is the second furthest base away from spawn on the server. first being dinos. And yeah, it's awesome. Speaking of the server in general, I don't know if any of you guys who watch me listen to the Omnislabs podcast. It is Mondays at 8 Eastern Standard Time, twitch.tv/perplus. And they are also recorded and uploaded to the Omnislabs YouTube channel, which means that if you miss it, it's okay. You can just watch it. And they're not really meant for watching, they're meant for listening. It's a podcast. You can listen to it as you do whatever you want. You know, you can do chores or play Minecraft or do something like that. You know, they're pretty cool. I have a lot of fun doing them. I think all the other guys do. And yeah, we've only done 2 episodes so far, but it's really good. So search the Omnislabs YouTube channel. I'll have a link in the description for that. But in the meantime, we got to get started on the house. We got to finish this. Got to finish this up. So one of my major areas of concern is I feel like this layer up here is a little bit too wide or thick or whatever. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as it is and finish it up. But yeah, I'll be right back. I need to go gather some materials for this, like a lot of wood. Actually, do I? Do I really? I don't think I do. I think I've got enough. Sure, this should be enough. Everything I've got on me. I mean, yeah, whatever. It's no big deal. So, let's just finish the tower part first, because that'd be a good thing to do. Alright, give it a look-see all around, and here is a workbench, crafting table. I'm never going to get used to calling them crafting tables. When Minecraft Beta came out, and like before Minecraft Beta, for those of you who don't know, who didn't play back then, when you hovered over an item, there was no name of the item. It didn't say oak wood planks or stone pickaxe or anything like that. It just nothing. Like so the community made up their own names for everything, I'm pretty sure, or Notch said them. And crafting table was always workbench. Everyone called it a workbench at the time. But now officially they're called crafting tables, which is disappointing because I'm still used to calling them workbenches, and I think I always will be. So, speaking of things that rhyme with will be, Milby. Nah. That is completely unrelated. I don't really care to talk about Milby, even though he is awesome, and I love Milby, and he's hilarious. Actually, there is one thing I can say about Milby. For those of you who don't know, the whole hashtag free Milby thing that went down, and I suck at placing. The whole hashtag free Milby thing that went down a few months back, when Milby's channel got deleted because he had a single strike. Yeah, I thought that was pretty horrible, and I thought that the community was underreacting, because I mean, Minecraft is so close-knit, and it was awesome. So I mean, at the time I was kind of subscriber hungry, but you know, looking back on it, looking back on it, I probably mostly did this for subscribers at the time, because this was on my old channel, Ninja Epics. But I'm so glad I did it. I made a video called hashtag free Milby, and it was about just everything I knew about it, and it was only 1 minute and 40 seconds long, and it had really good images and graphics and stuff. And I uploaded it, right, and tweeted it to Milby, and it pretty much immediately hit 301 views, which was a pretty big deal for me, because I was, even now, like on this channel, on Perplus, that would be a really big deal for me, because I don't have a whole lot of subscribers. And also at the time, Milby's, just because of the circumstance, Milby's Twitter was generating a lot of traffic. A lot of his viewers were on his Twitter. So, I need an axe. So, alright, I'm gonna get an axe, hold on. Alright, but finishing up that thought, at the time, Milby's channel was getting a lot of traffic because it was the only way he could communicate with the community, or with his viewers, because he couldn't post videos to YouTube anymore. So, I tweeted it to him, and a lot of people were on his Twitter, and, You know, so I thought that I was being a good guy, right? Good guy, Purplus, or at the time it was Ninja Epics, so good guy Ninja Epics. By the way, I hated that username. I made it when I was like 10, and I used it for everything, so naturally when I was like 13, I used it for a YouTube account, and then naturally when I was like 15, I started making videos on that YouTube account, and I hated it. So anyways, alright, back on topic. I thought I was being a good guy, but in the video I used footage from BoubleO and Vintage Beef. I used Vintage Beef's intro and a video of BoubleO with like, I had like sad music in the background, and I used it to showcase how close-knit the Mindcrack community is. So I just showed like a little bit of footage as I talked over it, like for 2 seconds, right? And I thought, man, BoubleO is such a great guy, and I love the crap out of BoubleO, and he is just really awesome and really important to the community. So I don't want to just steal his content. So I'm going to message him about this. I want to make sure that's okay. You know, I want to make sure that he doesn't mind me using his content. And I did. And I didn't mention that it was in a video for Milby. All I said was, I was like, hey, BDubZ, I did the same thing for Beef. Like, hey, I'm a really big fan, and you're probably not going to see this, but I used a tiny snippet of your content in my latest video, and I just wanted you to know that if you mind me using it, then tell me right away, and I'll take it down immediately. Right? And I would totally understand, too. I didn't mention that, but I understood if he... I was like, okay, if he doesn't want me using this, I guess I'll kind of understand. I'll just be super bummed out. And, yeah, the video had only been up for about 4 hours. It was already at 301 views, so it probably was it had like 100 likes, so it was probably at like, probably around 1,000 views, which was a really big deal for a channel like mine at the time. And it had gained me like 14 subscribers, which tripled my subscriber count at the time. I say at the time a lot. And it was just overall really awesome, and BDubs replies, take it down right away, thank you. And that's it. And I was so bummed out. So bummed out. I was expecting him not to say that for whatever reason. And looking back on it, I think that it wouldn't have changed anything if I had put up or had mentioned, like, at first, the first thing I thought was that BDubs is oh man, I feel so bad about this now. The first thing I thought like immediately is that BDubs is not the guy that he is on in his videos, and he's actually a jerk. And I thought that for a bit, and I was kind of mad at him. And yeah, but then I'm really glad I don't think that, because I freaking love BoubleO. But oh man, so I guess you could say I got over myself and deleted the video because he asked me to, and I told him I would, of course. Vintage Beef never replied because he has like 700,000 subscribers, and I can't even imagine how many personal messages he gets. But BoubleO did reply, which was really cool. And looking back on it, I think that he did watch the video. I think that BoubleO watched the video. It was only like a minute long. And I think that he saw that it was about Milby. And I think that he realized that he doesn't... I think that he wanted me to take down the video, not because I used his content. And there's no way to be sure. But not because I used his content. I think he wanted me to take it down because he is a really good friend to Milby, and he didn't want this kind of drama that I had stirred up. Well, I mean, of course, I wasn't the reason his YouTube account was banned, but I was just adding drama to it, and he didn't want that. So I think that that's why he said. And I know for a fact that BDubZ is a great guy. I know that. I have never met the man, never met him, but just from what he did at Minecon, he stayed for like all night just to give people hugs and sign autographs. And, you know, that really shows a lot about his character, you know? He cares about people. He is not that kind of guy. He is not the kind of guy who would do that to somebody just because I used his content. And even if he was, I wouldn't really care. Because I could understand that totally as well. You know, if somebody used my content, I would probably be okay with it. But, like, I mean, if he might not have watched the video and he might have just, like, thought that I just did a complete copy and paste of his video and he was super pissed, I don't know. But anyways, I'm over it. I love the guy. I would freaking love to have a decent conversation with him. So, yeah, I'm a huge BDoubleO fan. Well, I mean, as big of a fan as I can be with the time that I have. So it looks like we're about to run out of stairs here, and I'm really bad at placing blocks, so... And when I say as big of a fan as I have time to be, that means I watch all the videos that I can, but he uploads a lot, so... he also, the problem is, I love the crap out of the guy, but he isn't my favorite mindcracker, and that doesn't mean that I don't love him. I freaking do love him, and he's a lot of other people's favorite mindcrackers, which is pretty cool, but he's not mine, so I watch other people's videos before his, and by the time I get to his in the queue, then, if he has, if I don't have time to watch the 30-minute long video that he put up that day, then I'm not going to, and it kind of sucks, so... But, like, Vintage Beef, I'm all over that guy. I freaking love Beef. Watch every single one of Beef's videos. And if I miss it, I will go back the next day. Like, I'll keep it open in a tab, and the next morning, if I have time, I'll watch it. Because I freaking love the guy. And he is what inspired me to do YouTube. And, yeah, it is freaking awesome. I love this. I'm hoping to do it for quite a long time, the whole YouTube thing. And I'm just going on a rant here as I do something that's really boring to watch, which is cut down trees. So I am going to cut and finish up the house thing. So peace. All right. So that's it. I think that this is the design we're going to stick with. It definitely looks a lot better at night than it does in the day. I still am unsure about the thickness of the part on top. It's 6 by 6, right? Which is pretty big. I don't know, we'll see. Oh dear. Richard's on. Alright. Okay. So, Richard says howdy. Great. Kinda shoot. Oh dear. So, alright, let's talk a little bit about the build. So, it looks much different at night than it does at day. Let me show you what I mean. First off, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but, because we have a glowstone farm, these torches are all very temporary. They're not gonna stay there, don't worry. It's gonna be, glowstone's gonna be how I light this up. So, yeah, because of these torches right here... Oh, another thing I should say. First off, nothing can spawn anywhere on this upper tower, because this part, these are stairs. Oh, yeah. Yes, I absolutely do. They look incredible, actually. Alright, so this part, these are stairs, so mobs can't spawn there. Then up here are also stairs, mobs can't spawn. And then the very top layer is half slabs on the bottom half of the block, so mobs can't spawn at all on this entire thing. I think that they'd be able to spawn on the platform, like right here. Not on the stairs, but like, let me show you what I mean, like on this part of the platform and behind it. So we'd have to fix that, but yeah, these torches aren't gonna stay. And because of these torches, this doesn't really look like dark wood. It kind of looks like oak wood, especially compared to these. These dark oak wood logs are really, really dark. And I like that. I love it, actually. That's what I want. So we're gonna take away those torches right there. And yeah, I don't know. I haven't really given much thought to the lighting, but it's gonna be very different. I'm gonna think it out. So so far so good. I think I'm enjoying this whole area right now. Now, next episode, I think we're gonna do the walls of my house, because right now it has no walls. But yeah, I'd be happy to call this place home. So like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the walls actually, but there will be walls. Don't worry. So we'll see. We'll see. I think the tunnel looks good. Ooh dear. I think that everything looks good. So, yep. We'll see how everything turns out. And by the way, another thing I haven't mentioned yet that I decided, very good to hear. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, man. Another thing I don't think I've mentioned is, this isn't the only build that there's gonna be. There's gonna be lots of smaller ones. This is probably not even gonna be the biggest one. This is just the one my bed's going in. There's gonna be a smaller one for like, when I say a smaller one, I don't mean like the same thing scaled down. I mean like another build that's this style, pretty much using the same materials and pretty much with the support beams, and it's gonna look super thrown together, and yeah, like that. That's what I mean by that. So there's gonna be one for storage, and I'm probably gonna keep it there anyways. And there's gonna be one for an enchantment table, and yeah, it's just gonna be really cool. So it's gonna be like a whole little village complex, and I'm really excited for it. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm really glad that I got to talk about BDoubleO now, finally, because that's a story I've wanted to tell you guys for quite some time. And I guess to conclude that story, I have had an encounter with BDoubleO, and definitely changed my perception of him. First for the worse, but then for the better. And I gotta say, I definitely hope that that is not my last encounter with him, because he's a great guy and he's really influential in the community, and you know, he's just really cool. So actually, just to try to get his attention, I am going to tweet this episode at BDoubleO, and I'll see if he replies. But yeah, in the meantime, give me some tips on what I should do with the walls, because I'm kind of at a loss. I might use stained clay, I don't know, we'll see. I want it to fit in with everything, but I don't know, we'll find out. But yeah, peace out. Thanks for watching.